8:36 on a Wednesday morning. Gary C. at the wheel here at Poco 103. So a couple weeks ago, I got an email from Gina Day, who was with the Poconos Ostomy Support Group. And quite frankly, I was unfamiliar with the word ostomy. But Gina is here today with Jim Devlin to talk about the Ostomy 5K or 4K? 5K, right, Gina?
Yes.
And it's going to be in Dansbury Park in East Stroudsburg. What's this all about, Gina?
So I think I should start with what an ostomy is.
All right.
Ostomy is a change in the way that urine and stool exits the body as a result from a surgical procedure. This can be temporary or permanent. You might have heard the terms colostomy, ileostomy, or urostomy.
Yes.
And that's just a way of exiting having to have surgery because of either cancer, you get bladder cancer, you have to get the bladder removed, or if you have diverticulitis and you have to get part of your colon removed. Some people have Crohn's, also have colitis. Those are big causes of why patients live with ostomies. Some of them are temporary, so they can get reversals.
Oh, really?
And others are permanent.
Now you're a nurse, Gina?
Yes, I'm a nurse practitioner. I've been doing ostomy care over 20 years. I started as an RN and just got my nurse practitioner about 2 years ago.
How many Americans are afflicted? Is that the right word? How many Americans have this?
So 750,000 to 1 million patients live with an ostomy in the United States.
All right.
And there's about 100,000 ostomy surgeries performed annually in the United States. So a lot of these patients live in closets and you don't see them because they're embarrassed. There's a lot of stigma that wraps around these patients. Uh-huh. And my goal is to get them out of there and be able to support them and to show them that there are support out here. And we want to be able to advertise any kind of care that we can provide, it's okay to come out. It's okay to talk about it.
All right. So you're having a race in Dansbury Park. Talk to me all about that. It's Saturday, October 14th, correct, Gene?
Yes. So we have an ostomy support group of the Poconos, and we support our local ostomists. We're affiliated with the United Ostomy Association of America, and they support ostomy patients. They provide us the education, advocacy for the patients. They provide conferences, clinics, and they give us all the support that we need to be successful in doing a support group. Right. So my payback is to be able to provide and do this 5K, the Run for Resilience, for raising money for them. They are a nonprofit organization, and you write it off on your taxes. But they help ostomists live successful and full lives.
Now, it's a 5K run. It's also a walk. You can walk it if you'd like. Is that how it works?
Yes, you can walk it. You can stroll it. You can bring your dog if you want to bicycle. Whatever you can do to get there, I'm willing to have anybody there to help support this great organization. And
this is the 4th annual race. You've done this before.
Yes, I have.
How many folks do you think will be here at this race?
My goal is at least 100 to 150. That's my goal. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Ostomy? What's that word you're using for someone who's had the ostomy procedure?
An ostomate.
Ostomate.
Yes.
This is all new to me. I'm just very unfamiliar with this vocabulary.
Well, I'm glad I'm here to be able to educate you.
Uh-huh. Any prizes or anything? Are you giving away anything at the
we were going to do a basket raffle. So we have several baskets that we're going to be raffling, and you buy a ticket and we'll raffle off the baskets, and they're pretty cool, like movie theater stuff and wine. Shh, don't tell nobody. So we have that, and then we also have prizes for it is a timed run. So who comes in first, who comes in second and third. We'll be giving awards out for people who are doing that. And then again, all the proceedings will go to the UOAA.
All right. It starts when? At 8 a.m. you register and you pick up a packet, and everybody runs at 9 o'clock, right?
Correct.
Now, are there special websites set up, Gina?
There is. You can go on www.ostomy.org for more information, or you can go on to and register at runsignup.com/PA Ostomy 5K.
Runsignup.com. I guess that's a website that does all sorts of races and everything people can sign up for.
Correct.
And this is the PA Ostomy 5K. Why have you chosen this line of work, Gina? This is very important to you. You called me up, and why is that? Why this?
Well, I experienced loss in my life.
Okay.
And they also experienced loss. So going through the coping and learning how to go the grieving process, it's not an easy thing to go through when you are young. I lost my sister when I was 17. So these people that have ostomies have a huge loss in their life when they have an ostomy. And their whole life changes, and it flips upside down. And if I can get them to that acceptance phase, then I did my job that day. So that's why I became an ostomy nurse, and being able to support them and totally understand what that feeling is. And, you know, these patients do go, and it's emotional, it's psychological, it's physical. So if I can get everything together and being able to support them through that process, then I did good.
Gotcha. Jim Devlin is here with you this morning. Good morning, Jim.
Yeah, good morning. And I am living proof that what Gina just said about her bringing people around after an ostomy surgery of some type. I had my urostomy surgery back in 2017. I joined the ostomy support group of the Poconos shortly after that, seeking support. And then after a few months, I was able to provide support to other ostomates. COVID hit. We weren't able to have our in-person meetings anymore. I volunteered to run the meetings via Zoom from that point on, and I've been doing that ever since. And that's a wonderful thing, because we're able to get more ostomy folks from out of state. What do we have? South Carolina. We have Maine.
Yes.
We have places in the
in Pennsylvania that are not
Pennsylvania. Close. Yeah, that would not otherwise be able to attend in-person meetings. And yes, when you finish your surgery and you're in the hospital, everyone I've talked to, they're overwhelmed. They have to have some type of support. They have to know that they are not alone, that life is not over for them. And I like to be part of that, showing them that here's living proof. And when I walked in, Gary, today, you probably had no idea that I had an ostomy, right?
Why would I know that?
Yeah.
You're not transparent.
That's
You're
right.
Not a visible man.
Yeah, and it's totally up to the ostomy folks if they want to let people know that they have an ostomy. Then it's up to them to let them know. If they don't want to, then they don't have to.
Okay. How many folks are in this Poconos support group, Gina or Jim?
We have an email blast list of about 50.
Okay.
We have, I would say anywhere from 7 to we've had 20 that attend the meetings once. That we have meetings once the second Saturday of every month, starting at 10 a.m.
Gotcha.
And I set that all up and send the reminders and send the Zoom link.
And we usually have like nutritionists coming on. We did have a general surgeon come and talk about hernias. So we try to find things that pertain to what the ostomates need, and to support that. We've done a chair yoga. We've done so that they can realize they can still do exercises and they can still do things with an ostomy. So we bring people onto our onto our Zoom so that they can get educated. So it's not just us talking and supporting, but it's also bringing education to the table.
Your Run for Resilience is Saturday, October 14th. This is in Dansbury Park in East Stroudsburg, and it is the 5K, and this is the 4th annual, correct? Wow, you've been doing this. And once again, give my listeners all the websites so they can find out more about it, what you do, and the website.
Sure.
For
the only
race.
thing I want to, if it's okay for me to iterate, is registration for the event is September 13th is the last day that you can register to get a T-shirt. You can still register up to the race. We will do registration at the race. But to be guaranteed a T-shirt, you need to register by September 13th and get a savings of $5.
All right.
If you have to do it after, you can still do it up to the race to register. I just can't guarantee you that you'll get a shirt. So the registration is at runsignup.com/PA Ostomy 5K, or you can go on to www.ostomy.org and look underneath 5K, and you can register there also.
All right. Jim, anything else?
No, I was just so happy that I found out about Ostomy Support Group of the Poconos after I had my surgery, and it helped me tremendously. And this is the first year I'm actually getting my feet wet, helping.
You gonna run? You gonna run in the race?
Not this year.
Come
maybe
on.
next year.
All right, Gina,
I'll be there.
Gina and Jim, thanks for coming up this morning.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
Thanks
it.
a lot, Gary.
Got to get the word out about this. This is POCO 103. Thanks, folks.
Thank you.